We're well into the first week of the new year now. Outdoors, everywhere has a dusting of snowy white. Inside, everywhere just needs a jolly good dusting. I'm not sure about you, but as soon as the Christmas tree's been taken down, it's as if all of a sudden I noticed just how grimy things have gotten over the holidays. Perhaps cleaning under twinkling lights is a merry experience, but probably not a very thorough one.
Oh my days!
I didn't realise until editing this video just how grimy this sofa looks. I'm definitely going to have to give it a good clean next week. Like all good cleanups, the furniture eventually ends up being moved around, even if it ends up back in the exact same spot. Though I think I'm going to leave the sofa this way around for now. Even though there's less space for the kids all to run around, I love how cosy it makes the room feel. This has quickly turned into a parkour course, so I think I'm going to leave it for today and just sit back and enjoy the final few days off with the kids. We'll pick up again tomorrow. The snow is all melted now, leaving behind a mist hanging in the air. A good day to stay indoors and get a few things organised. My two eldest are back at school now, so I'm going to finish putting away the remaining Christmas bits and bobs. I think it'll be easier with them not being here to see that. I always remember it being a bit heartbreaking as a child, when Christmas was finally over and all the decorations were packed away. Though I have to say now as an adult, I kind of like the feeling of a fresh start. Whilst I'm putting away anything that is definitely Christmas decor, I still want to keep out anything wintry for now. I got this beautiful edition of the Christmas Carol for Christmas, and it's just too pretty to pack away, so this can stay out, I think, all year round. I love that the new year brings with it a hint of a new chapter beginning. Yet as we come into the midwinter, A lot of life seems at a complete standstill. Days are short, yet they feel incredibly long. The cold seems never ending. The landscapes seem bleak and harsh. But I think that makes staying at home all the more inviting. I've loved having the little wintry framed pictures that I did over the December period. And I think I'm going to try do some that are a little less seasonal and that I can have up year round. That leads me on to thank today's sponsor of this video, and that's Skillshare. What if 2025 became the year that we made more time to explore our creative side? Creativity is just one of those things. The more you use it, the stronger it becomes. And that's where Skillshare comes in, with thousands of expert-led classes across all kinds of subjects. From art, to writing, to productivity, even YouTube content creation. Skillshare is a space to flex those creative muscles. I've been taking the pen drawing for beginners class, and I've found it surprisingly relaxing. The first 500 people to use my link in the description will receive a 1-month free trial of Skillshare. So why not make this year the one to explore all of your creative sides? You never know where it might take you. I really love how this sketch has turned out, and I'm definitely going to be framing this one. Stagatha suffered a couple more incidents this Christmas, but he's hanging on. I've repaired him again. I know this time it's full of productivity, New Year resets, and a lot of talk about goals. And that's not a bad thing at all. But if you're like me and all you have done so far this year is clean up the remains of the last one, well, that's perfectly okay as well. My grandparents always had a tartan blanket draped over the back of their sofa, so I can't help but smile at me doing this now. I've washed all the Christmas chocolate off of these cushions, so I'm just going to put all the inners back inside. I've now gotten into the habit of, when I see a cushion in the chowder shop, I give it a quick little feel. Even if the cushion itself isn't something that I would like, I've managed to swap most of my cushion inners now to lovely feather ones, and usually at a fraction of the price. I'm going to quickly organise this cupboard because it's become a bit of a jumble. I keep the tea and coffee and mugs in here, but also spices and baking supplies.
That one. Sprinkles.
I use these things all the time, so it's a bit inconvenient them being up so high. But for now, that's the space I have for them, so I'm just going to tidy it up a little bit.
They're going to be up to date now. I'll be up to date. And then we need this. Go there. Right.
I'm always surprised how dusty things get inside of a cupboard. I don't actually remember the last time I wiped these down, so they really needed doing.
Should I have spices here? Because I could do with being able to get at them more easily.
This box, it's falling apart now, and I'm going to have to replace it soon. I keep all my spices in here, so it needs to be something that is sturdy, but I would also like it to look good. Now I'll just have to keep an eye out for something. I'm sure something will pop up. So I don't really know what to say, really. I thought I'd try another talking bit. My throat is sore, so I'm a bit croaky, and I may have to edit out a lot of coughing. But I'm not really one for making New Year's resolutions or goals, really. I always like to reflect back on what I enjoyed about last year and what I didn't. I found that this last year I've been happy to not have much going on, whereas years gone by that would really frustrate me, because I felt it as I'm being trapped in the home. I feel bad saying that, but it's how I felt at the time, with having them all been quite clingy children to me. It's meant that I haven't been able to go and do things as much as I probably would have liked to. If I just wanted to go to the shops by myself. I know it's all daft little things, but that has been a real struggle for me in years gone by. I've always had to do everything with one of the kids because one of them has been going through a major I need my mummy moment, and that's what I'm here for. Don't want my kids crying. If they need their mom, they need their mom. It's strange how now when I think about what I want to do most, I just want to sit in my garden on a warm summer's day and enjoy life. It'll be with something tasty. Starting this YouTube channel has been a huge step outside of my comfort zone, but I've loved doing it, and I found it such a creative channel for me. Seeing the idea in your head come to life with the music and the imagery, I just love doing that, and I'm looking forward to growing it more this year and seeing where I can take this YouTube journey. And as cliche as that sounds, my YouTube journey. I love to entertain, and I would love to entertain more this year. And I'm hoping as Jude moves out of the twos that he'll settle down a bit and not be quite so hard work. I would love to have people around more, especially over the summer. It's a lot of extra work, and quite frankly, I haven't wanted any extra work. Oh, I don't really know what I'm saying. I'm rambling a lot. I think this year one of the big things that I've tried to embrace a lot more is realising that my home is a process and getting it to how I want it to not just look, but how I want it to feel as well. It's an ongoing process. And more, I don't know if it's just because I'm getting older, or just your tastes mature and settle in, maybe. I see pictures of homes that remind me of either my parents' home growing up or my grandparents' home. I'll try and put the picture on. I saw this picture of like a little afternoon tea set up with all blue willow china, and that's something that my nonna had when we were growing up. I think my mum offered it to me when she passed away, and I at the time said, oh no, I don't want that. Oh. My personal style might not necessarily be the same as my parents or my grandparents. It certainly, I think, has more of that feeling than I ever thought I would ever care to admit. I want it to feel like your granny's house, and it takes time. It takes a lifetime often. So I'm gonna stop talking now, to be honest, and just wish you I was gonna say Merry Christmas. Just wish you a wonderful start to the new year. I'm just going into coughing fits.